What's up, guys? Now, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this time we are actually not doing a gaming video. This time I want to address how we can make the game Among Us more accessible for everyone else. And right now, today what I'm talking about is making it accessible for colorblind people. Like me. Because, honestly, if you're colorblind, you probably know the anger of getting voted out for voting out cyan when white was the one who vented. Because you thought you saw cyan when it was white. We all know that rage. I know it way too well. So, I made this slideshow, and, well, let's make Among Us more accessible. So, I'm just going to go through the slideshow while I talk, just so you don't get utterly bored. Basically, Among Us, you probably know it. If you don't, it's just like this murder mystery game where you're an astronaut on like a ship and there's an alien imposter, basically. But one of the things that the game is mostly focused around is colors, because, I mean, no one memorizes names, they just call them red, white, cyan, orange, like orange vented, cyan, sus. It's really focused around colors, because, I mean, only, like, when you're in, like, private groups on, like, a Discord will you actually use other people's names. And because of this, a lot of people who are colorblind who want to play this game are usually like blue vented when it was purple or orange vented when it was green. And going through this, it can be very annoying. I mean, think about it. You are like, oh my god, I just got solid proof of who the imposter is, and you're colorblind and you don't know the correct color. Then they get voted out, and they're not the imposter, and you get voted out because you voted out an innocent person. This is why I think the devs at Inner Sloth should add a setting add an option in the settings to be able to show the text of the player, of like the text showing what the color the player is wearing over their head. So, like, this, like, right here would say red. Here would say orange, green, pink. So that it would be a lot easier for people to know, like, who they saw. And I think that if the devs did this, it would make it a lot more accessible for other people. And then let's go to the imposter part, as you can see as I go to the slide showing two people the imposter. Actually, color can actually be very important when you're the imposter as well. Because you need to know who the other imposter is and have it so that you and them work together saying like, oh, yada 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 saw me scan, black saw me scan, when they didn't really, but you're both imposters, so you're working together. And color can be important because you need to know who you killed and who the other imposter killed, so you don't freak out and say something like, "Oh my god, it was me! It was me! I'm sorry, I'm just breaking under stress." So let's say you killed white and your imposter brother killed cyan, or sister, or who knows. Your imposter buddy killed cyan, and they report cyan's body, and you think it's white's body, and you start panicking, and you lose. This can mean a lot of good things and also some bad things. It can mean that this is a tactic to win against imposters, even though it is kind of really mean to use someone's colorblindness against them. And it's a bad thing if you're the imposter, because, I mean, you don't even know. I've been playing this game lately, and you don't even know how many times I've just like, it was me! When a body got reported that I didn't even kill. Now, this is the next slide. Now, this slide is just for fun, just to kind of keep you occupied. If you can find any secrets, comment them down below. But one of the things I just wanted to say about Among Us in general is it's a pretty good game. Like, it's an accessible game. It's a good game. But it needs to be more accessible. Again, like, honestly, on this page, I can barely tell which one of these is purple and which one of these is blue. And, like, that could be cyan or white. I don't know. And, like, that could be a second red. Like, literally, I don't know any of this. This is all completely, like, I barely know any of these colors. One of the things about Among Us that I'm really focusing on, again, is the colors. Like, yeah, this is what this whole video is about. Colorblindness. And I want this to be more accessible to people. I mean, think about it. Let's say you're a player on Among Us, right? You're playing Among Us, but you're colorblind. You don't know who killed you. You don't know who's sus. You don't know any of this. You are completely unaware. The best thing you can go on is hat decoration. Honestly, that's what's been keeping me going. But if this was added, if this protection cost was added, or not protection cost, but like this option was added to add the colors over people's heads, it would really help Among Us players, and honestly, would make Among Us a lot more easy for the devs to sell. Speaking of which, I really hope you devs are watching this. I'm gonna try and tweet you on Twitter, but like, please just watch this. That's why I want you to go to the petition in the link in the description. Go to the link in the description for the petition and try and sign that, and read my words. Because honestly, this is a problem that affects so many people playing Among Us. And like, not just me. Like, I know, I have a feeling, and I know how many people want this to happen. So many people want this to happen. And like, even people that aren't colorblind, right, they still want other people to be able to play smoother. And even if you're not colorblind, even if you're like, I'm not colorblind, so I don't really need to worry about this. You do, because think about it. What if you have a friend that's colorblind and you want to play Among Us together and it's harder for them? So please sign that petition. Yeah, that's gonna wrap it up in this video. I'm gonna vent away, and remember, you didn't see anything. Thank you for watching this video. Please sign the petition. Please sign the petition. Please go to the link in the description and sign that petition, because it would mean so much to me if we actually got the devs to do this. And I will see you next time with an actual gaming